What's up, guys? Intelitech Studios here, and you probably saw my bumped into the tripod. You probably saw my unboxing of version 2 of the new NOS Bissell Velocity that I'm still not sure what to do with because I have the other one. I haven't even used that one yet, but who knows. And I got another one at the exact same time. But this one's at least a different model, so this one I'm definitely going to keep. This one's the 3863-1 Powerglide Pet. And this one was $115 plus shipping, which made it $150 after all was said and done. So that's $150, and this thing is, well, brand new. Just like the other two Velocities. How I got 3 NOS Velocities, 2 in a row, and 1 within the year of the other 2, I will not understand. But, nevertheless, it's right here. So this one, of course, is a upgraded model. Oh, sorry, Rocco. Yeah, this is packaged very well. It's almost like it was like made for this, or maybe this was just a bigger box that was cut down. But this box is in really good condition, like excellent condition. This Velocity box is pretty beat up. So I'm trying to wedge this out. Might be kind of a process. I suppose I could cut. I don't have time for that. Try to get. Is this even in frame? It's probably not even in frame. And of course, Rocco's in the way as well. And I just pushed it back in the box. Are you kidding me? I was trying to push the main box back. Okay. Alright. Really, really good box. Again, how I got this right at the exact same time as getting the other NOS Velocity. I don't know. But just the odds of that, really. So this one's the upgraded version of the standard Velocity. It's basically the same machine at its heart. The biggest difference is the cord rewind. So for this one, the 25-foot power cord is part of a cord rewind. And that's about it. It's got the turbo eraser tool, which has the stupid rubber fins instead of the standard bristles. And it has this strange pet hair fabric tool that I've never seen before. So, again, Rocco is, of course, inspecting the obscenely large box. So, yeah. Now, this one is interesting because I don't know if this is the original tape or not. I don't think it is. No, it looks like it was resealed. So I definitely don't have to worry about cracking the original seal, which is good. So let's grab a Kniffy, which is somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Making sure I don't lose any of the stuff from the other one. This one has a 3-year warranty. Did this one have a 3-year warranty? Of course it does. This one's a 1-year warranty. This one's an upgraded 3-year warranty as well. I remember not too long ago, like literally like very, very short time ago, with the Powerglide, or not Powerglide, the Power Lifter bagged pet that replaced this, and there's still a clean view version that's available, but the Power Lifter version's discontinued. I reviewed it a while ago. It was a 2019 model. That one had a 5-year warranty. And I think the clean view version that's still available, that's more expensive, has actually a lesser warranty. I think that one's 3 years. I could be wrong. I will have to review that one at some point. Again, trying to cut this without slicing into anything important. Okay. There we go. Thank you for selecting a Bissell product. There's the part number, or not part number, there's the phone number and website. Do not return this product to the store. Well, I can't. I don't think the seller offers returns. Of course, I got another bag with a $1 off coupon that expired all the way back in 2013. You can tell why I hate these coupons, because they're never not expired. Although this one I can kind of excuse a bit, because that's a decade. Here's our user's guide. Copyright 2012. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Love these old school manuals. Now here's something interesting that I've never seen before. So it's got this yellow guide here in various languages, but I guess we'll focus on the English one. It says about, oh, this is just about the Febreze bag. Okay. So it doesn't actually show much about this specific, oh, Rocco's in the box. So it doesn't show much about this specific cleaner. Alright. It looks like the seller actually added some packaging, because it looks like, yet again, the top cardboard piece is missing. But I actually appreciate the seller reinforcing it with some external packaging. That's quite nice. I do appreciate that. Again, we've seen these a million times. Combination tool. Combination tool. Some bubble wrap, and again, very nice. Same hose. Again, the exact same hose that we've seen a bunch of times before. Making some funny noises since it's never been stretched out. But again, smells brand new. This one smells even newer than the other Velocity. Probably because this one hasn't, the box is actually, doesn't have a hole in it. So it hasn't had a chance to off gas. So, but I actually like the smell of new Bissells. Bissells don't have that awful off-gassing odor like Sharks do. Ooh, I'm loving that silver. Very nice. I don't know why these are never sealed. Yeah, there's that grayish silver. I'm very much a big fan of that. Quite nice. Definitely a more premium model than just the basic black. Okay. So here we've got our same extension wand and crevice tool. Nothing to report there, really. What have we got over here? Here we've got our Turbo Eraser Pet. Turbo Eraser Pet with the purple fins. So there's that. And I'm trying to keep all this in good shape. That's the thing, is I spent good money on this, but do I want to use it, or do I want to keep it? Do I want to keep it, you know, unused? I don't know. So this is that mysterious attachment. Quite strange. I actually don't think this would be all that effective, honestly. I don't think that would do much. But I suppose an extra tool doesn't hurt to have it, but obviously that's not going to ride on board. And again, no carry handle, so we just gotta lift this out by the bracket on the back. Pull off the cellophane plastic. And we'll move this box. We'll point this down. And there's the machine clicked into the upright position, and they leave this taped, and then they stuff the plug into the lower hose, which is kind of strange, but nevertheless that's how they chose to do it. And of course this one's laid out a little bit differently because this one has the cord rewind. So, and just like the other one, there's a bag just taped to the front of it, just so you for sure do not, they really do not want you to run this without a bag. But I don't understand why they don't just have a bag pre-installed. Because again, when this arrives, like look at how terrible of a design this is. Literally, I just pulled that out of the box. There's no filter there. So if I did what most customers do, and I ran this, literally, all of the dirt is going straight into the motor and out the exhaust. Like, no wonder this was a short-lived design, because this doesn't even click in. It just sits there. It just sits there, and you just gotta hope and pray that it doesn't pop up like that. And if it does, then you gotta hope and pray your bag works and doesn't fail. So, I totally understand why this design was extremely short-lived by Bissell standards, because most Bissell models will run for a long time, and they usually don't get discontinued for a while. These machines are definitely an exception. Again, identical brush roller. It looks like we got some fuzz in it from just me pushing it idly on my carpet. That's how good these brush rolls are. They're picking up hair even when the machine's not running. But yeah, so, and again, this one we've got the cord rewind, so I can gently peel this tape off and see how well this runs. Very weak out of the box. Yeah. But the fact that it's vertical is actually really good. It reminds me a lot of the early LG made Hoover Elite Rewinds. The first gen Elite Rewind, that looked like the one that looked like it was wearing earmuffs because it had a core rewind on this side and a HEPA filter on this side. I had one a while ago and I did a review on it. Phantom Lightning did a video on one of those back when it was still brand new, back in 2008, or still a current model, I should say. Because I think it came out in 2006, I want to say, or 7. So, yeah, so that's the Bissell. Of course, this one, the filter just has one little door to release it, instead of the standard velocity that has the 2 clips, which I'll show in a sec. And again, we have a genuine Bissell style 7 filter, as you'd expect. This one, again, has a bit of an air gap. That's probably for airflow reasons. But, yeah, so we got the same lock and seal lever with an obscene amount of play in it. So, yeah, pretty good, I gotta say. And of course that slides in, and you just gotta hope and pray that you don't run this without a bag, because if you do, you're in for a bad time. But yeah, so again, I'm not, just like the previous Velocity, I'm not going to install the handle screw, but I'll still put the handle on. Ooh, that sounds rough. I'm trying to scrape that on there. And that sits in a lot more flush than you'd expect. The hose, where's the hose? Okay. And then we've got the hose, which, just again, like everything else, this one smells nice and new. Twist that on, like so, and then put the hose handle in, and again, just like this one's got a kink in it, unfortunately, but just like every other Bissell, just click that up top there. Again, that little divot there really bothers me, but is what it is. That's just kind of a nature with these. It's not a fault of the seller, that's just how they are from the factory. Got our, on this model, the Rewind model, we've got the extension wand and crevice tool to fit in right there. I don't understand why on these more premium units they didn't include the longer extension wand, because they could have moved this post up 2 inches and included the longer extension wand that the cheaper Power Forces came with. I don't know why the more premium machines had shorter wands, but now they all have shorter wands just like this, so it doesn't really matter. But back then it was kind of a strange compromise that you make. But yeah, so that's that. Of course, the turbo eraser goes right there. And where's the combo tool? The combo tool, what's the best way for this to go? So the combo tool goes in. You want the bristles to face towards the left, so it doesn't hurt the, so it doesn't deform the bristles. So yeah, and there's even like it looks like there's a fan in here, but there's not. It's just air. It's just an air vent, so that way it doesn't. What's the word? It's like the air pressure is equalized or something. I forgot exactly what it's for. Does this not even work? Just bad out of the factory. Nope, it's fine. So this one's from the 18th day of 2013. So this one is literally weeks older than the Velocity that's right next to it, which is insane how close these are together, both in terms of literally these things, both of these machines, which this is kind of insane, both of these machines were made in batches so close to each other. So close to each other. And let me make sure this is in frame. Yeah, because these machines were made in batches so close to each other. Literally just across the new year between 2012 and 2013. And whereas my other Velocity, I think it was 2011, but I could be wrong about that. That might have been 2012. I don't remember at this point. You can reference that video. So these machines, literally, this is so wild to me. Both of these machines were manufactured weeks apart. And then they both, on opposite sides of the country. Wait, hold on. Let me double check this. So, where did these come from? So, this one came from Pennsylvania. And so the, oh, there goes a Rocco. So the Powerglide, again, quote unquote Powerglide, is from Pennsylvania. The Velocity was from California. So, opposite sides of the West Coast and the Rust Belt, respectively. And so literally these machines were made weeks apart. They sat in their original box for over a decade on and completely opposite sides of the country. And then coincidentally got finally discovered and listed on eBay at very close times. And then were bought at the exact same time by the exact same person in between both of those states. Although obviously closer to Pennsylvania. That's wild to me. Does anyone else find that wild? Like, just the odds of that happening? Both these machines are a dozen years old. So, like, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. That's just, it's not super relevant to either of these machines individually, but it's really fascinating. I don't know. I just find it quite strange. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. I mean, this is this one wider than this one? I think this one's a wider base as well. I forgot to mention that. So I think this one's a 13-inch and this one's a 15-inch. So this one's a wider cleaning path as well. Not that it really matters because you're losing airflow at this side because it's the side feed section. So, and the edge cleaning is also going to be worse as a result. So, I prefer just the standard Velocity because honestly, the Powerglide is worse than the standard Velocity because the only upgrades you get are the cord rewind. Everything else is the same. It's got the same hose, the same everything really. So. But nicer color scheme, and it is a different version. So I suppose if I really liked cord rewinds, and I really wanted another mechanism to fail on an upright, then maybe that would entice me But, you know. I don't know. So again, just like with the previous Velocity, I don't really know what to do with these, even though I bought them. You know, I spent... Holy crap. So I spent $150 on this and $100 on this. I spent $250 on both of these. And then I spent $150 on my other Velocity. So that's $350. No, that's not right. That's $250 plus $150. Yeah, because $150 plus $150 is $300, plus another $100 is $400. I spent $400 on these machines, and I haven't used a single one. I could have bought a workhorse for that price. I could have bought a brand new workhorse for that price, and honestly, a workhorse is definitely better than one of these. As much as I like these Bissells, the workhorse is just a better vacuum. So, that kind of makes me contemplate my decisions here. Does anyone want either of these? Because I'm even though I just got these, I'm kind of regretting it now and debating on passing these along to another collector and just keeping the one base model Velocity that I have. And actually using it, because I know that I got multiple, so I'm not really... The fact that I knew I could, I don't know. Again, just like the previous Velocity, I'm very torn. I recorded these videos back to back, so if it sounds like I'm exactly the same as I was in this video, that's why. I might even release them, like, a day apart versus the normal 2 days, just because, I'm sure this isn't going to get very good views, because it's just a rehash of the previous one. And then this one, I really like the silver, but honestly, the sleek black is kind of I don't know. I feel like the silver would hide scratches more, but it probably just depends on what type of scratch. But again, that's only relevant if I actually use it. This one's got a gray tank, whereas this one's got a black tank. Ooh, fancy. Again, just a very, very strange design. What do y'all think? Should I keep these? Do y'all want them? Because yeah, then maybe I'd sell them. Not for too much more than what I paid for them, but a little bit more. Because remember, if I paid $150 for this, in order to make back what in order to just break even, I think I'd have to sell this on Marketplace for, I want to say like $180 probably, because Marketplace fees and all that stuff. So I don't know. Should I use the Powerglide bagged pet and review it? Should I keep it just because it's called Powerglide, even though it's not really a Powerglide? I don't know. I'm torn. Like, should I just keep all of these and just use them and just waste the money? Because technically, the second I use any of these, they're not going to be worth anything anymore. I mean, this one I only paid $100 for, so even if I used it 2 or 3 times, I'm sure someone would still give me $100 for it. But that's the thing, if I sell for $100, that means I still lost like $30 on it because of fees and crap and all that like that. This is just kind of a rambling video. I don't really know. Is this the point where I realize that vacuum collecting is kind of a weird hobby, and it's like, what am I even doing with myself? Like I said, I'm having several existential crises all at once, and I hope you enjoyed being here for the event. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much that. This is Intelitech Studios signing out. Let me know what you want to see next with these and whatever else. That's pretty much that. Have a good one. Peace. Oh, Jesus. Wow. This is wild. What am I doing? Worth it though, honestly. I got 14 bags. I'm gonna keep one of these Velocities because I bought a pack of 14 bags. But who knows? Maybe I'll never. I don't know. Maybe they're. Then again, I just realized maybe the reason why these were so cheap is because you can't find bags easily for these. So did I just buy 3 paperweights? I didn't even think about that. Holy crap. This is the Rubbermaid all over again. At least these work. Anyways, enough rambling and existential crises. This was Intelitech Studios signing out. And have a good one. Peace.